Hello.
Hello, hello. Does uh does your countdown ever freeze
My what?
when it's doing the countdown from 30 seconds down?
No, it doesn't freeze.
Oh, mine will go like 30, 29, 28, and then I'll be like tweedledee, and then
Jump
hey,
ahead.
hey, Josh. Like I
Huh.
never know when it
No,
gets.
mine counts down. Hear the
Uh,
music and everything.
I probably have too many tabs open.
Probably. I make sure, like, actually, before the show starts, I shut down everything,
Yeah, I gotcha.
except for my notes and the stream window.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and the little sidebar in the stream window, I try to have the YouTube chat up,
Oh,
which
there you go.
I don't know if it's got Instagram chat in it now or not, but
I don't know.
maybe. Who knows? Somebody
We're
on Instagram say something.
we're like
Um,
40 some episodes into this, and we're still learning. It's good.
yeah, I mean, every day is a learning experience. So
That's right. That's right.
yeah, yeah. Dwight, thank you for the music. Uh, Good to hear that you like Keith Jarrett too. Uh, but yeah, I sent that because a lot of the so uh, Dwight sends music every Monday,
Yeah, he sends it to me too.
and I'm seeing a trend with like R&B and jazz. So being a bass player, I can send some stuff back too.
Nice.
um, so shout out to Dwight for the music
Wait,
every Monday.
who else we got in
Uh,
here? Shout out to Clowning Around, Pipe Man,
Shout
Denny.
out to Breeder Underground. Left a comment in there. That was good times.
Oh yeah, Rat Bastard Royals. What up? Kate, Heart of the Python. What up? What up? Over on IG, we got Infinite. I think that's it so far over on IG.
So Dwight, you play bass too?
Hills,
That's
yeah,
good stuff.
nice. What up,
I
Chuck?
was debating between that Keith Jarrett record or some Jocko. So, but anyway, yeah, our goals for the year. I guess like let's just get caught up on the week. How was your week, Trevor?
Uh, how was my week? The boys didn't have school, so we got to do a lot of partying.
Sweet.
We went to the trampoline park twice. We went to Slick City, the new slide park. Oh my god, that is not made for a 42-year-old man. That's for damn sure. Went to the regular park. We got to fly Jax's new drone. We bought baseball gloves because it's winter time and they're on clearance. So we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We learned that there are at least 300,000 staples in this flooring. So that's for one floor and 500 square feet. So that's going to be great. And yeah, good times in the personal stuff and the on the reptile side of things. I don't know if I talked about the collection edition last time, but I acquired another collection. I think I did talk about it, and
Yeah.
it came with 4 crested geckos, and now these fucking crested geckos are growing on me. So that might be it might be sticking around. um, I did another round of ultrasounding on the 50 female, the 48 females. Since the flood, they have not grown in size, follicle size, which makes me a little nervous.
Have
So,
they popped?
yeah, I will do another round of ultrasound at the end of the month and cross my fingers that we go back to growing? Because that would be devastating. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
All
How about
right.
you? How was your week?
My week was good. I've been on vacation for a while. Today was actually my first day back at work.
Nice.
So getting caught up on everything. Over our break, we were running a crowdfunder for our next set of products, and it ended last night.
Mm.
Did really well. Everything's good, but it also means people are think want to spend a little extra on certain things and gotta kind of go like, guys, like just because we did good doesn't mean we should be a little frivolous with this. Uh, Tabletop role playing is like one of the hardest of the gaming industry to make a profit. So
Mm.
like count your blessings. Let's keep the money in the bank for a rainy day and not do stuff we don't need to.
There you go.
So that was work related. Caught up on a lot of stuff at work today. Everything's going pretty good. Things are on track right now. I'm gonna try to keep them that way. Snake wise, I think last week I mentioned I had cleaned, reorganized everything. I had a clutch hatch. I'm still waiting on them to shed. They look like they're about to shed out. Like heavy blue eyes.
Nice. Nice.
Trying to get that first shed out, see what everything is. I'm pretty sure they God they are all het pied and all of them are 50% het or they're all double het hypopides and 50% het lavs.
Nice.
And they're also black pastel and fire, and I got 4 black pastel fires. So hopefully I get those tested and a couple of them end up being het lav as well.
Yeah.
And I'll get rid of the rest.
Nice.
And other than that, pairing and fingers crossed the year goes well.
Are you still thinking or leaning towards that there's visual hypos in there?
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to shed out.
Okay.
There are some very ghostly looking heads on a couple of them.
Mm.
But I'm waiting for them to shed out before I go, maybe I should test the male for head hypo.
Yeah.
So,
well,
but
it'd be a nice bonus.
It's weird. Both fire and black pastel can do weird shit to their heads.
Yeah.
So, along with just being lavender and maybe being a little bit brighter, even the het. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I get you.
Other than that, we are actually, it says negative 280, but it's actually plus 280.
Oh,
I screwed that up. We are up 280 from last week.
Oh,
pythons.
Okay.
So down 1,729 over the last 44 weeks. So we'll see. I think Morph Market made their announcement about doing live auctions.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to get in on the Palm Street action.
There you
go. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it for the week, at least for me.
Nice. All right. Just getting back into the swing of things. After a long week.
The kids start school tomorrow, so that'll be interesting too, seeing if they get up on time.
Yeah.
Trying to get 3 kids out the door that all like right now, 2 of them go to elementary and 1 of them goes to high school. Next year is going to be a shit show with 1 in elementary, 1 in middle school, and 1 in high school. But hopefully next year, the older one will be driving themselves to school. So
there you go. There you
go. We'll see how it goes.
I think we got a few more people in here. Let's shout out.
There's a lot of people in here. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Choke Artist asked, did they all get showered in the flood? So if you guys didn't know, you guys missed that. Back on Thanksgiving night, the hot water supply line to my kitchen sink failed sometime in the middle of the night, and 991 gallons of water flooded my main floor and down into the basement where the rats and the snakes are. And it flooded a 1070 rack, a 5040 rack, and a 7030 rack. And that had the 7030 rack had 30 breeder females in it that have all been paired multiple times. And those are the ones that I was worried about because it was power also went out. It also flooded my furnace, which when I woke up the next morning at 7 in the morning, it was like 63 or 65 degrees or something in the entire house. And it was a hot water supply line, and 991 gallons is too many gallons apparently for my hot water heater to keep up with. So it was cold water in really, really cold ambient temperature as well. So they were probably submerged for 5 to 6 hours until before I even found them. And then it was a couple more hours before I started pretty much a conveyor belt of pulling out tubs, pulling out snakes, going and dumping the full tub in the sink and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, they didn't have a good day. I didn't have a good day. Yeah, it was not fun. So I'm hoping that the season is not ruined and I didn't just lose 30 clutches from that, because that would suck big time, but we'll see. The upside is I'm getting a pretty much full remodel for free. So, and the insurance company has agreed to contract my own company to do the remodel. So I'm getting paid to remodel my house. So that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it is definitely tough. So, we got a couple more people on IG2 Cue Ball Morphs. Mark J. LePage. Mark J. LePage, I think it is. Oh, and we forgot to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, we didn't do the intro. Do the intro real quick.
We're getting bad at this.
See, that's quick. It's over.
It's true.
Like,
Yeah.
share, subscribe, get your friends in here, all that jazz.
Well, all that good stuff. Yeah. All
right. Goals.
So how we do this is like we did last year. We go back and forth, our top 5 goals, and there might be some bonuses in there. And then we'd love for you guys to shout out your goals for 2026 as well, because we'd like to see what you guys are working towards also. So I started last time. I think you should start this time with number 5.
Number 5?
Yeah, and we'll work down to number 1.
I don't have any particular order, but all right.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'll start with I'm going to start with species diversification.
Oh, okay.
So I want to get a couple other things just to have a little variety at my table. We talked about it a little bit before. I have so many damn morning geckos.
Was it all from the 2 originals that I gave you?
Well, the one original that I got from you, and then I bought one from a pet store to make sure I had the pair.
Okay.
And then they have blown up since then, which is why I got the bigger enclosure when I did the clean over the holiday break.
Gotcha.
I think I want to get a couple more micros.
Okay.
Which I have some Spherodactylus elegans from Herptime from Armin, and I'm thinking I might get a couple other ones as well.
Okay.
Um, I'm thinking about getting some Tokay geckos.
Okay.
I've always liked Tokay geckos. Um, and I know they're mean as fuck normally, but I like them, and that's all that matters. And then I do want to get a few other things. So I'm thinking about getting some Kenyans and some Rosies,
Nice.
and maybe some Viper boas,
All right.
depending if I can find them, because there's not a lot of them out there.
I've only ever seen one. I saw it at LLL back at the old Reptilian Nation.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever seen one. But I bet you I know somebody that can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
All right. So
that's what I'm probably gonna do, like just like one breeding group of each,
okay.
not like fully in like I am with the ball pythons,
Right.
but just, you know, do some like albino splash Kenyans or something,
Gotcha.
or some brighter rosy boas. Like I think for the most part, the Kenyans and Rosies, it's more about just like here's a lot of beginner stuff
Mm,
for new people that are just getting their first reptile.
mm,
Um, Viper boas are a little more. I think they're fucking cool,
yeah.
and just want to have them. And then that's the same with the Decays.
Mm.
Like, I just think they're cool.
All right. So how many species is that? Five more? Four.
1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6, depending on the micros.
Okay. All right. Just for our end of the year 2026 check-in, if we hit our goals, so we can see what we did. So
Yeah, Viper boas are kind of like a little. I don't
yeah.
know about those yet,
Yeah.
but I do want to get some Rosies and Kenyans.
Nice. Nice. All right. Uh, I think I saw somebody saying, "Oh, Rat Bastard says it's." I'm guessing your name is Mark. He specializes in clown pied combos and he in berms, and he's expanding into king snakes. That's sweet. Oh yeah. Kate's gonna get some more rosies. Awesome. And Dee Dee has a rainbow boa available if anybody's interested. Josh, are you interested in a rainbow boa?
No,
Okay.
I'm not going rainbows.
All right.
They are cool,
Yeah, they are.
but there are like these are also specifically like you don't see them at a lot of the shows. I actually see a lot of rainbows at the shows here. So
Yeah. Mariah has them.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Over on IG, we got JPM Morphs and Red Dragon Exotics. What are you doing over there, brother?
Danny, what are you doing, man?
Danny, come over to the cool kids side. All right. All right. So my number 5 is to vend 10 shows. I think we want to make that happen, and I think I'm gonna shoot for 6 in state and 4 out of state. I think that's a tall order, but I think we can pull it off. Is that on your list? All right.
It is.
Am I ruining your list again?
No, you're fine. Okay. We'll get to it.
All right.
This is your list, man.
Yeah, sure. Well, all right. So, yeah, 6 in-state shows and 4 out-of-state shows, and I'm going to count Cheyenne as an out-of-state show, even though
technically it is. It's a different state. It is Wyoming.
Right.
Even though it's like right at the border.
It is, right? I kind of count it as an in-state show just because I go up there and guess who I see up there? Everybody from Denver.
Yeah.
All the same people from Denver drive up there. And then there's a handful of people from Wyoming. They drive from
all the hognose people.
Yeah.
Are the different people.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think we can pull it off. I'm skipping the first show of the year. You're going.
Yeah.
I have the boys, but I still think I can fit in another 6 shows past that. Looking at the schedule, and then I went online today, and that's why I messaged you because I always check at the beginning in January. I check to see when the Tinley dates are,
Oh
and
yeah.
I want to see if I have the boys for that weekend and if I can make it. Of course, I have the boys both Tinley, spring and fall. So then I got to look at other shows. I have the boys during Daytona, and I do not have the boys during the Pomona show. So I think I might try and head out and see some Pomona action.
Nice.
July 11th and 12th, and then of course I was also looking at golf courses around there. So I might just make it a fly out Friday, come back Tuesday afternoon, and hit the show for 2 days, and then play golf on Monday. So
Nice.
KG, I'm coming. Me and KG have talked about playing golf for years, and it just never seems to happen. Line
Yeah,
up.
July is weird for me because usually I do have a California trip, and then we summer vacation with the family. We're trying to do a lake house with my wife is a twin,
Mm,
and her sister, her family. We're gonna meet somewhere in the middle from Boston and Denver, and try to get a lake house
nice,
for like a week or two.
nice.
So I need them to lock in those dates though, because
Yeah,
I obviously need to tell work that I'm not going to be there, and stuff like this pops up, and it's like, well, I don't know if I can do it or not.
yeah, yeah. Well, we
But
got plenty of time. I don't think tickets are selling out if you are
yeah,
into.
KG Tokays can be bad, and they can cause a lot of damage too.
Yeah.
They're cool as shit though.
uh, Over on IG, Q Ball said one of my goals is to hit a super banana, super extremist, double visual KMR and TSK tri stripe. That is one of my goals too, because I love tri stripe. That's pretty awesome, bro. Hell yeah, that would be amazing. What about the Dallas NARBC? I did not go that direction. I will have to still look into that.
Yeah, I think the list that I made, the Dallas one, I think it's in the there's two, I believe, and I think the spring one there was it's the weekend my son's birthday.
Oh yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's the beginning of March, but there's a September one too that I was thinking about doing.
Okay. And I looked at the SERE, and it's at the end of this month, and I think I'm not going to be able to make that either. It's
Yeah.
the 31st of January and the 1st of February, I think. And I have the boys, so that sucks. I mean, it's awesome that I have the boys, but it sucks
Yeah,
that
I mean,
doesn't don't get to go
you
there.
don't get to be a teenager where you can go do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly. Got to be responsible adult parents and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good times. Good times. All right.
So doing more shows. That's your number 5.
Yes. 10 more shows. 10 shows total.
All right.
What's your number 4? Or next on the list?
Well, I'll just do that one. So trade shows.
Okay.
There are 2 parts to this goal. It's updating my trade show dress, so like the tablecloth banner backdrop.
Okay.
And I have 7+ shows, with 1 being out of state.
Okay. All right.
So I did 5 last year.
Mm-hmm.
So want to add 2, and one of them I want to be out of state, and like it might just be Mr. Critters. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
There you go. It counts.
Yep.
It
I
counts.
say it counts.
That's right.
So, I mean, that is very similar to what your number 5 was. So my number 4 would be trade shows. I've been
Okay.
working on the trade dress. I didn't get it done before the end of the year. I did want to try to buy everything beforehand. I just couldn't find the time to actually finish all the graphic design stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, what you got so far is pretty badass looking, but I understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like there's a problem with the backdrop that I am trying to fix, and it's a pain in the ass, and I just got to brute force it in Photoshop, which means I have to dust off a lot of skills that I haven't used in 20 years. And it's just going to take time. I need to find my Wacom tablet, the drawing tablet
Oh
as
yeah.
well. So we'll see. But 7+ shows with one being out of state
Okay.
and the trade dress. So I have a cool fucking professional look instead of the weird fucking tablecloth that I got last second because I needed a tablecloth. It's just got a bunch of fucking QR codes plastered on it, and then people try to scan it, and they can't just get one QR code. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it worked for the time.
No, it works fine, and I'm gonna have to use it in January.
Yeah.
Because what 2 weeks, week and a half is the
12
show
days.
show.
Yeah. 12 days. All right. Well, good. My number 4 flip flopped with you. I did diversify into 2 new species. So crusteds may stick around. I don't know. I'm really not leaning towards crusteds. I mean, they're fun. They're already proven breeders, but everybody does crusteds. They really don't want to do crusteds. So, yeah. But the other species that will for sure happen will be the hognoses. So, hognoses are happening. Don't know if it's going to be the crusteds if they decide to stick around, or if I decide to keep them around, or if I decide to do something else.
We need to fork really quick here.
Okay.
And we need an explanation. Were you able to find out any more information on if hognoses are going to be?
Still nothing.
Okay.
Still nothing.
So, for our viewers, currently, Western hognoses are a native species to Colorado, and you're not allowed to keep them. Well, there's you can collect for a year.
Yeah.
Bullshit, whatever. And now they found out that too many people are collecting for a year, and so they want to stop that. So they've been talking about just legalizing hognose.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a meeting in October and a survey with the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, where they may change regulation around a bunch of species, not just hognose. Like I'd love to see bull snakes on there, because I like bull snakes, and that would definitely be considered something that I would get into. But I've not heard anything since. And we tried this weekend to look it up, and I couldn't find any new information. So I don't know if anything's going on. If anybody out there knows, send us a message if you have any update on what's going on with the change in regulations, if it's going to happen, if not, whatever. But yeah, so hognose was something that I think we've both talked about.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know yet if I can, so it's just not on my list.
Yeah. The other species that I was really thinking about, since Sam did not run with it, and I fucking love the green tree pythons, I might just go back to the green tree pythons. I sold Sam all my green tree pythons because he was going to be the GTP guy for Denver, and that fizzled out. So I might get back into those. I might get back into those. So I really fucking love those. Those are so cool. So Diversify 2 new species. What's your number 3?
Oh man. So my number 3 is infrastructure.
Okay.
Two things specifically, actually, I should put this one from this one into infrastructure because this belongs in infrastructure. Give me a second.
You're
I'm
good.
recalculating. So based on some of my other goals that you'll hear later in the show, I want to get 2 more of the AP versatile racks.
Mhm.
I have 2 currently, but I want to get 2 more. Partly because those are what will house the Kenyans and the Rosies when I get them. Probably the Vipers too.
Mhm.
But also it gives me more hatchling space.
Yeah.
It gives me the option of doing the 3 different size enclosures,
Mhm.
so it can grow with it. I really like the AP versatile racks.
Yeah.
And for the 6 slot 70 AP racks,
Okay.
because I want to start transitioning out of the 5540
Right.
to the 70s.
Because I need it.
For those out there that haven't watched the shows in the past, I have a 5540. I have limited space, and the 5540 actually is not very efficient vertically,
Mhm.
like the AP racks are. And I can, just because of the size of my ceiling, I can get an extra tub high
Mhm.
if I use the AP racks. And I kind of like them better personally. That's a personal opinion.
Yeah.
I think the AP racks are great and they're built well and they're fucking awesome. I just, for my space, and now that I've used a couple different kinds of racks, I actually really like the AP racks.
Do you use the tubs with the cup holders in them?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Like, if I get the small ones for the versatile racks, the little dinky ones,
Yeah.
I probably won't get the little 6-ounce cup things in them. I'll probably just put my own thing in them.
Okay.
But yeah, the other thing, and the thing that I moved down from another section into this section, was I still have the ultrasound on my list
There you go.
because I fucking really want to get the ultrasound, make me more efficient. Um, and yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is updating infrastructure to match a goal that you'll hear later.
Okay.
And for the diversifying.
There you go. And I need your 5540. So
Yeah.
go ahead and move that up the list to number 1 and get that taken care of soon. All right. Number 3 for me. Get back to posting. Post at least 3 times a week. I am good about posting this show and not good about posting all the animals I have. And I need to get back to that. So that is definitely one of my goals because I have a lot of animals. And I have a lot of animals I need to move. And nobody knows any of my animals. So it's funny too because like I'll update Morph Market. I only put 2 or 3 more animals on Morph Market, and immediately I got inquiries on all of them. So I really need to do that as well. More posting all around.
Yeah.
Post to social media, post to Morph Market, and post to theballlabs.com. So need to focus on that. Definitely need to focus on that. So I'll go take some pictures after this.
Throw them up.
Exactly. All right. What's your number 2?
These are my production goals.
Okay.
So
Hey, look at that.
what's that?
Hey, me too. Look at that.
So 20 plus clutches.
Okay.
This is actually toned down from my original plan 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So 2 years ago I had 8 clutches. This last year I had 14. I want to be in the 20s in 2026. Um, all my clutches, all my pairings, which I've already made sure I've done, have to have the opportunity to produce animals that are het or visual for at least 2 recessives and have the possibility of hitting 1 to 2 other incomplete dominant genes in them.
Okay.
So obviously odds you can get shafted at times. So it's really that my pairings all have to be like, even if it's just 50% double het, the opportunity needs to be there.
Mm.
No more just doing random fucking weird shit. Like sometimes it's fun, but like I want to push things forward and hit doubles and triples. So and thing that was on my list last year that never happened, I want to get the Sunset Male this year because he won't be competing with the puzzle because the puzzle will do his work this year.
There you
go. So those are my production goals. I think with 20 clutches, I'm thinking at least 100 plus animals. I think I like first year I averaged like 5.5 eggs per clutch, and this year was actually lower just because of I had a whole clutch slug out.
Mm.
I had a half slug clutch. I had one clutch that nothing came out of.
Mm.
So my average this year was really bad. I think it was like 3.8 or something.
Damn.
But yeah. So that's my number 2 is my production goals for the year.
Okay. All right. I like it. Mine was also production for number 2, 35 clutches. With a caveat that I have to reestablish a wholesale link as well. It seems like there is a possibility for the wholesale to open back up here in Colorado, and I want to reestablish some of those relationships and move back to being able to wholesale some of the animals that I'm not going to take to the shows or sell online. So we are having trouble streaming to Instagram. If you ended it on Instagram, then this is expected. If not, and this continues, try creating a new Instagram stream. I didn't touch it. I swear
Instagram,
I didn't.
If you can still hear us, come to YouTube.
Yeah. There's quite a few people over on Instagram. I'm behind on the shout outs. Rosalie Reptiles, Chucky Madrid, Cameron. I don't know what that is. Cameron Van Nostrand. Yeah. Hopefully it's still rolling on Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, wholesale's something that like there's different it's important for a lot of the local pet stores. A lot of the local pet stores though, I know they breed their own ball pythons.
Yeah.
And there's, a couple larger people, that I think provide everything for the most part. If there's some openings, that would be great, but also consider, like, if you're willing to wholesale, you don't necessarily need to do it at a pet store.
Right.
Do a Palm Street auction, do a Morph Market auction, live auction now, I guess.
Yeah. Or
Facebook Marketplace.
KG can just buy a pet store and I can wholesale it to him.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on,
KG, get on that.
Let's go, KG. No, Trevor, you cannot have his 5540. LOL. Yes, I can. Danny. Yes, I can. Okay.
Trevor's already claimed it once I get everything out of it. And I'm probably going to trade it for rats.
All right. Yeah, that was my production goal. Number 2.
Sweet.
Number 1 for you.
Sales.
Sales. Okay.
Yeah. I got to get rid of animals.
Okay.
I still have a lot of 2024 animals.
Okay.
Which will be pretty much wholesale prices at the Loveland show.
Nice.
And I'll have some 2025 stuff there that hasn't been up because most of my stuff was a later season and didn't get up to size for any of the shows last year. I want to try to sell, and then with the 20 plus clutches that I want to try to hit, I want to try to sell at least 50 animals this year.
Okay.
I want to try and average at least 250 per animal. That would bring the revenue that I bring in. That would be enough to pay for my food bill.
Yes.
Plus some.
That's important.
And that's really the goal for the sales, is to not balloon out to a point where I can't handle the animals, but also be able to pay for the food for the animals. Starting this year. So like 2025 was the first year that I made more in sales than I spent on animals. Now I want to add the feeding bill to that list.
Gotcha.
So if I have to buy a rack out of pocket, if any infrastructure like the ultrasound, I don't mind going out of pocket for that. This is a hobby. I love doing it and I have a good job. So I just want to try to get some of that personal income back into savings and investments and have the hobby kind of pay for itself.
Yeah. I feel you there. That was definitely a big goal of mine 2 years ago. It's having this all pay for itself. So I'm with you there. That sustainability is huge.
Yep.
I am trying to fix IG as we speak. How do I do that? There we go. There we go. Let me know if that works.
Yeah, Danny, I don't have the space for rodents, and I don't think my wife wants me to breed rodents. Like I would have to kick somebody out of the house to find space.
How much do you like your kids?
Yeah. So like I've thought about it, but like, yeah, I don't think it's feasible for me right now. So you're number 1, Trevor.
My number 1. We created this last year, and we have done nothing with it since. I would like to build up the Patreon. I think that is a good 2026 goal. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon.
We put together like the bare bones.
Okay. Yeah.
The Patreon. Like set up an account. I added you as a person, like a manager on the account. And then like I think I did a mock post, which was really just like my snake list, I think.
Okay.
But it's kind of died since then. We also made our own Discord.
Oh yes.
Channel.
Yep.
For just general chatting and stuff. So yeah, like.
Don't we have some people in our Patreon too already?
No, We have people in the Discord,
Oh, okay.
like Renee and I think one other person.
Okay. But not in the Patreon. Okay. Well, that shows you how much I know about
Yeah.
that. So, I think that should be a goal. I think it would be a fun, thing to do. Is build up
Sweet.
the Patreon. What about you?
I already did my number one.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
bonus. I have a bonus.
Sweet.
Since I'm waiting on your number one to get me my 5540, I would like to. I have a 5540 now, but it only has 6 levels, and then I have a topper on it. It's like it's a desk.
Yeah.
So I would like to add 4 more levels to that 5540 to add 16 more breeder females, um, to make it so that I have pretty close to 65 breeder females for next season, I should say. So that is a bonus towards my infrastructure and growing to my ending goal of actually having 50 clutches a year. I'm doing 48 pairings, but as we all know,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you get 48 clutches, right?
Yeah, that's something that I learned like when I did my initial planning. Like my year 3 was supposed to be 36 clutches,
Mm,
but I learned that the ratio is very different from what I thought.
it
Like even though you're doing the pairing, who actually goes versus doesn't.
right. Although you get a lot higher success rate when you do have an ultrasound.
Yeah.
So that'll
So my bonus was one that was on your list, and that was the social thing, which was post more.
okay. Yeah.
It was on my list last year, and I started the year really good until I had the knee infection, was in the hospital,
Mm,
and then it just went to shit.
yeah.
Um, Also on that, like if I just bucketed social or online presence,
Mm,
that would be social, and it would probably be a website as well.
okay. There you go. My carryover from last year did not happen in the last couple of weeks of December. Was finish remodeling the basement.
Now you're forced to do it. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was high hopes of me doing any remodeling during the
Yeah,
holiday.
but you can get a partial on that because we did move the rats into
Yeah,
the basement.
yes, which was huge. Which you are a rock star for helping me out with that, because
Um,
that was a task and a half.
hey man, that benefited me too because the ASFs are doing a lot,
Yeah,
and I
true,
have a couple animals that needed ASFs.
true. I am up to 250 breeder females now for Norwegians, and then the whole slew of however many ASFs are in there. So I'm at the production that I want, for all the rats and the ASFs. Now just making that room a little more official than 6 mil plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great for temporary, but I think something a little bit more permanent will be better in the long term, especially if I ever have a flood again. 'Cause, God, that sucked.
Yeah, for sure.
That really sucked. Um,
I don't know if I had I don't know if I had anything else that I was considering. I think those were the big ones. Like I think at first I had most of this like each thing was an individual item, but I'm like, well, okay, like really this is all about sales. This is all about my production goals, and like it was like 12 items at first, and then it really just boiled down to 5, 6.
yeah, yeah. Um, and then I have another bonus, but it's very tough for me to control it, which is building out the mentoring program a lot more in 2026 as well. And I think, wasn't Denny in here? Denny, are you still here? Denny reached out, and maybe Denny wasn't in here. I thought I saw him. If you are in here, I sent you the form to fill out and get back to me because I'd love to help as many people out as possible, right? Still, number one goal all around is to help build out the industry. And so the more people I can help or we can help or anybody can help, the better, I feel like. We are losing a lot of people. It's very sad. And that doesn't help anybody. And it's just sad all around. So
yeah, we're losing people, and the numbers on Morph Market keep going up. What's going on?
Yeah, well, we'll move to Georgia. So what up, Danny?
Oh, there we go.
So that is definitely a bonus goal, but I can't control how many people, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a all around goal of mine forever, and I want to push more for that in 2026.
Yeah, and I think we also want to keep doing the show guests.
Yes.
We had Jeff on previously.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 more guests coming on.
Denny will be a guest as well.
What's that?
Denny will be a guest as well.
Okay, sweet.
Yep. So we'll be looking forward to that. And anybody else that wants to be a guest also reach out. Go to www.theballlabs.com and fill out the form, or hit one of us up on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere, and we'd love to chat with you, and we'd love to get you guys on the show. The focus of our guest spots are not to have big breeders on. I'm sure it'll probably happen at some point, but everybody has the big guys on, and we would like to promote newer guys or guys that are growing, learning the ropes, and the more not as well known guys or girls. Sorry, I don't know why I said guys. Breeders. Peoples, yeah. And that's what we'd really like to focus our guest on is more exposure for people that are not as well known. That's kind of our goal for the guest appearance slots. So if you would like, please hit us up, and we would love to chat with you and have you on the show.
So last week we talked about doing a show because the last show was about the marathon, planning for the long term.
Right.
And we talked about maybe doing a show where we build out some kind of project from start to like 3, 5, 8 years, whatever. I put a poll up in our YouTube channel. So if you go to posts, there's a poll there. I'm going to probably leave it up for another week, but you can go there and vote on what you want to see in that episode. Which kind of project, a mid-tier double recessive, a budget triple recessive, high-end something, or just show animals. Or you can just comment on something that you want to see and people can thumbs it up. Right now, the triple recessive is in the lead. My presumption is that you can do a budget triple recessive, and if you have a bigger budget, you can just scale it and change the genes out, which makes sense. But yeah, go and vote. We'll do a show, and the show will likely be us on the side with Morph Market and a spreadsheet up, and walking through planning out a breeding project from start to finish.
There you go. I think that'll be a good one.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We get to shop on Morph Market and pretend like we have money to spend.
And Josh is a project manager by day, so this is literally what he does. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, my planning, I don't even plan for next week, much less 8 years out. So this will be great info if anybody wants to catch that episode, for sure. My biggest goal for 2026 is to find out what the hell is going on with my health and what I can do to get my energy levels back up and make sure I'm going to be around to see the rest of the year. That's my goal for you also, Danny.
Yeah.
I am down to help with that anytime, of course. I am in your corner, brother. In your corner. Praying for you. Any other goals? Anybody else have some good goals for 2026? What time is it?
Do what not to do in 2020.
Don't let your hot water supply line fail. That's something to not do in 2026.
Don't piss off PACFA.
Don't piss off PACFA. Don't sell your collection and get out.
Yeah.
There's lots of don'ts. But it's better to have goals.
Yeah.
Stick it out for 2026.
And again, like just having the goal, even if you don't hit the goal, it makes it a lot easier to know that maybe you should pivot or change something.
Yeah. That's right. Gives you something to build data on too.
Yep.
And if you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody else have some goals? What over on IG? No goals.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just fucking wing it.
That's my life. Shit.
That's right. But it's okay. Hey, next week. What are we doing next week?
What are we doing next week? Let's see.
Usually have this ready and I forgot. Oh my god, we're
gene predictions.
Oh, what we think about yeah.
Where do we think the industry is going? Oh, here we go. Warrior Garden. Purchase infrastructure, 2 new 5540 racks, and a mini 130. That is awesome. Hell yeah. I really contemplated that mini 130. If you buy one, let me know. God, I'm dreading the thought of cleaning 130 animal tubs in one day, though.
Hey man, if you're doing 30 clutches.
I know. I like my 1070 right now is like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like hatchlings are definitely not as bad as the adults, but like,
yeah. Just thinking, but like I'm anal retentive about that kind of stuff. If I start a rack, I have to finish it.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
In 130 tubs, I'm like, oh god, that's like, and I don't do. If you guys don't know this, I don't do substrate. I do paper towels. So my cleaning is a little bit more in depth than just like a spot check. I clean the entire tub the entire way. New paper towels, new water, full wash, power sprayer, scrape, everything, every tub. And so a mini 130 would probably take me like 5 hours, maybe longer. It's a fun one. My goal, ball python wise, is to keep my collection and produce killer combos. Hell yeah, brother. You already produce killer combos. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Even more killer combos. I love it. I love it. And bonus note, Warrior Garden, if you didn't know, the 5540 rack also doubles as a 50/40 rack. You can use the 50/40 tubs in the 55/40. You just got to push the 50/40 tub all the way to the back to get onto the heat tape. So if you have animals that are not quite ready to upgrade to a 55/40 tub and you want to keep them in the smaller space so that they don't freak out, you can throw a couple of 50/40 tubs in there too. I love how versatile the 55/40 rack is. I will most likely never buy another 50/40 rack and only buy 55/40 racks from here on out. Wink, wink, Josh. Wink, wink.
Calm down.
Another goal is to produce my first clutches of Womas this year. Hell yeah, brother. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Outside of my health, I would like blood pythons again. I've been seeing some pretty awesome blood python combos.
Oh man, blood pythons were on my list too.
Were they?
Yeah. Same, like not Womas, but blackheads.
Okay. What kind of tubs do the bloods need?
Definitely at least the 70s, probably bigger, more of the like the boa ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what the size. I can't remember what the size up
From the 73 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's I think like if you have the 55/40, it's the ones that are like 2 per.
Oh. I thought the next size up was the 80. Yeah, 80 series.
80 series. Okay.
There you go. Which is the big dogs. All right. Well,
I think that's it. Another hour. Thanks everybody for spending it with us.
We made it.
Listening to us ramble about random bullshit every week. And next week we're gonna make some predictions. We're gonna guess a lot. We're gonna wing it.
A lot of guessing.
Like honestly, I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen next year.
I think we just need to run it through AI and let AI do the guessing for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
AI is way smarter than me. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I like my personal opinion for myself is that I'm just going to do the shit that I like doing, and that's it. Hopefully it finds an audience.
There you go.
So I figure if I put GHI and banana and everything, I'll just sell a lot of animals.
Everything will fly at the show.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks everybody for coming. We really appreciate it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and see you guys all.
Chatting too. I appreciate the fact that we have a roll of chat that we can pull from as well and talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you next week.